Hey, what's up guys, it's Melee Damage 15 here, and welcome back to another 7 Days to Die news update. We've got some good stuff to cover today, so stick around to the end of the video. So the Fun Pimps released their official 1.0 gameplay trailer a couple weeks ago. I just wanted to show it here and give you my feedback on it in case you haven't seen it yet. I will include a link in the description so that you can watch it on the Fun Pimps page as well. Honestly, I really like the graphics here and the combat that's shown. I think it's really cool, the animation of the guy running there. Honestly, to me, that looks really smooth.
Howdy, survivor.
I get so scared on blood moons. I wish someone could stay the night.
Overall, I really like how the game looks, and I'm so ready to play this new version of the game. As a console player, I'm super excited for these new additions that I will be able to try out for the first time once console comes out. There are so many differences between 1.0 and the current console version, so it's going to be a blast relearning the game. For those of you who don't know, 1.0 will be releasing experimentally in June, and probably go stable by the end of June, with the console release happening in July, so we're only a couple of months out. So a few weeks ago, the channel Neebs Gaming interviewed the creators of 7 Days to Die and posted that interview on their channel. I'll link this video in the description as well, but I just wanted to highlight a few things that were talked about and a few new details that were dropped during this interview. The first would be the Dew Collector. Dew Collectors will be updated to give you murky water instead of clean water. There will be mod slots added, and you will have to use a filter as a mod to get the clean water. Other mod slots that can increase production of the water, like how much water you get each day, so now you might not need 3 to 4 dew collectors because of the mods. This also sounds like you will not need a filter to create one, since it will now be a mod. Next, they talked about a wardrobe / quick change feature that will be added. This won't happen at the launch of 1.0, but will eventually happen in the roadmap. You will be able to easily use the set bonuses of new armor sets with being able to change into the other armor sets quickly. This sounds like once you find those pieces, you won't have to worry about going into your storage chest to switch out armor. You'll be able to do it in a menu. Again, this one isn't at launch, but later on in the roadmap. They also talked about future DLC at first being cosmetics to change the way your character looks. Also talked about implementing something similar to Hogwarts Legacy, where you can wear a piece of armor and get all those bonuses, but hide it, or at least put a cosmetic over it so that it looks different. This will also come in the wardrobe overhaul. The next is weather optimization. They talked about partial elemental protection versus total elemental protection. Basically said that weather will be easier to understand. They didn't really go into much detail as this is still in progress and will be added in a future weather overhaul update. Still an exciting feature as the weather can be a bit weird sometimes. They talked a decent amount about the graphic overhaul or optimization. It seemed more geared towards PC users though. Basically, if you're having a hard time with graphics or frame drops during the game or while playing it, it should be better with 1.0 in regards to performance. Now this one was an interesting one and I didn't really quite understand it, but basically they said that while in co-op, if you're not around zombies for a while, that the other players around you will start to look at you more fondly or friendly. Not sure what this means exactly, but it sounds like sort of an AI system that will add a little bit of realism to the game, which will be interesting to see what this means exactly. Character customization has been expanded and looks a lot better, but they made it clear that it isn't extensive to make your character look insane. So, no Elden Ring monstrosities here. Now, they didn't share much on bandits, but they said that they're still working hard on it. They said that it'll be tied to the biomes in the fact that certain biomes will have a larger presence of them. So probably this will be locations of bandit camps, etc. They also said that this will add a range threat into the game because they will be able to attack you with guns. They talked about maybe a submission for consoles a little after experimental on PC, and then having a day one update or patch that will have to be downloaded. They also reiterated that it will be a digital only release. They're still talking about physical copies being a possibility, but it definitely won't be a thing at launch. They said that they're hoping to add random gen maps sooner than the holiday timeframe that they originally put out. And now this only applies to consoles, obviously, but we will not have the random gen maps at launch, but they're hoping to get it before Christmas. They talked a bit about the dismemberments and how they're going to be really cool. They stressed that the animations will be a lot better. They even posted some of that stuff on X as well. Now this one was a really cool one, but they are working on a new challenge type tutorial system to replace the current journal tutorial that they have. It's going to be more interactive and it will help guide new players in their first hour or two of a new map. I'm really excited for this because it seems like they're really trying to improve the game for all players, not just the experienced ones. The last thing that they really reiterated was that there might be certain limitations when crossplay is added, such as if a PC server is running at a very high setting that the console can't, you might get an error message that says that you can't join that server. But they are doing their best to make sure that the console version is keeping parity with the PC to the best of the ability of the consoles. Personally, I'm not that worried in what differences there will be. I think the differences won't be game-breaking to the point where it's so much worse to play on console than PC. These next few updates were just a few of the things that were posted on the 7 Days to Die X page, and I just wanted to share some of these things with you. First of all vehicles are confirmed in the console version, including the gyrocopter, which I'm really excited about. There are more zombie variants. There's some that we already knew from a while ago, but they've added a few more new ones. There's going to be some more POIs. They keep adding more and more of them. There's going to be even more that they just posted as well. There's going to be new crops. I'm not sure if they meant new as in the way that they look or just new crops altogether, but here's a picture of what it looks like. One last thing. Streamer Weekend is also coming up. The sign up is on the 7 Days to Die X page, so if you are interested in viewing some of these streams, it will be coming soon, so just wanted to give you guys a heads up. Overall, guys, I'm getting really excited about the release soon. Again, as a console player, there are going to be so many changes. It's like night and day, honestly. New vehicles, new weapons, graphical updates. Like, this is honestly a whole new game for us console players. And even for you PC players, I know that every update is pretty different too, so I'm sure you guys are getting excited as well. Let me know in the comments one thing that you're excited for in the new release. Anyways, that's all from me. Please like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.